Hello, my true crime lovelies. How are you? Ooh, I don't know what just happened. That's my bedroom voice, although I always record in my bedroom. How are you? Oh my goodness. So we're going to have a little fun. Shout out to Northwest for this suggestion. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. You read the title, but do you know what this is all about? Let's roll the intro and then we'll get into it. Yeah? My little lovelies. All right. So it is Black History Month, and with everything going on the globe, I need to celebrate Black history. And Northwest must have known like that I needed this. So who is the real Sarah Boone? Who is the original Sarah Boone? She is also Sarah Boone by marriage, but she did great things for society, unlike you know who. So let us get into it. I'm going to leave George up because the only reason we know about any Sarah Boone is because of his unfortunate passing. Sarah Boone. Sarah Boone was a 19th century African American dressmaker who was awarded a patent for her improved ironing board. If they mention it again, I'm going to call her Black. Black is just more inclusive, African American. At least I'm inferring that it means people who were kidnapped and brought to America as to work as enslaved, i.e., free against their will, labor to make people in the South rich. I say that because when the news referred to not many years ago, but like maybe 3 or 4, the news referred to Elon Musk as African American, and everybody went nuts. But isn't he by the definition, or are you saying only people with a lot of melanin? You see what I'm saying? So let's not confuse it. She's Black. So all the Black people of the world can celebrate her. We all can celebrate her. You don't have to be Black to celebrate her. Who was Sarah Boone? Sarah Boone was a Black dressmaker who made her name by inventing the modern day ironing board. In her patent application, she wrote that the purpose of her invention was to produce a cheap, simple, convenient, and highly effective device, particularly adapted to be used in ironing the sleeves and bodies of ladies' garments. With its approval in 1892, Boone became one of the first Black women to be awarded a patent. Isn't that cool? She was born in 1832 in Craven County, North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina. I'm coming in from New York, and it snowed here today. Where are you coming in from, and what's your weather looking like? She died in 1904. She married her spouse, James Boone, in 1847. Early years. Boone was born Sarah Marshall near the town of New Bern in Craven County, North Carolina. If I say any of the words wrong, it's no offense, North Carolina. I'm doing my best. The daughter of enslaved parents, she earned her freedom at one point. Some sources say it came with her 1847 marriage to James Boone, a free Black person. The couple went on to have 8 children. Oh, awesome. Okay, so that was nice. So, I mean, you know what I mean for the times. Obviously, it's not nice that you have to earn your freedom. But she married him, and then because back in the day, they would marry off the enslaved folks, but they didn't let them like live a married life. Obviously, they could fornicate, but that was good for the owners, right? Because then that's more free labor. And they didn't have to go kidnap anyone or pay anyone to kidnap them. Connecticut dressmaker, utilizing a network tied to the Underground Railroad. Shout out to Harriet Tubman. Boone migrated with her husband, children, and widowed mother to New Haven, Connecticut, prior to the Civil War. The family settled into a black neighborhood near Dixwell Avenue, where Boone worked as a dressmaker and her husband as a bricklayer until his death in the mid 1870s. According to records, Boone was successful enough to own her own home, her own house. Hailing from an area where it was illegal to teach blacks to read and write, Boone finally took steps to overcome that disadvantage in her late 40s, possibly through her membership at the Dixwell Congregational Church. Wow. Imagine that being prohibited, like restricted from learning to read and write, not having it as an option. And then you have some of these kids today who have it as an option and refuse to participate fully. Ironing board patent facing fierce competition, Boone had to find a way for her dresses to catch the eye of customers. By the early 1890s, she hit on something that was tailor made for the corsets that were popular in the area. I wonder if these are the corsets where they're feigning all the time, the swooning woman. Okay, to that point, dressmakers were primarily ironing. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the middle of this circle. Okay, oh my God. And these headphones are hot. Focus. It is almost midnight right now. To that point, dressmakers were primarily ironing their clothes on a wooden plank placed across two chairs, a method that was fine for a wide shirt but ill suited for the contours of tight fitted material. Boone's solution was to create a narrower, curved board that could slip into sleeves and allow for a garment to be shifted without getting wrinkled. Right, because a sleeve is 360, so they want to turn it around. Okay. Her creation also was padded to eliminate the impressions produced by wooden board and collapsible for easy storage. Necessity is the mother of invention. Demonstrating the writing skills she had acquired only a few years earlier, Boone applied for a patent for her new and improved ironing board in 1891. I don't know about back then, but today the patent applications are dense. It's obviously legal language, so good for her. Uh-oh. Sugar Bear has awoken. We need to hurry. She was awarded the patent on April 26. Okay, death and legacy. Boone died of Bright's disease on October 29th, 1904. Fun fact, my grandma, Florence Porter, was born in 1905 and was buried alongside her mother and husband in New Haven's Evergreen Cemetery. Although there is a little, shouldn't all cemeteries be evergreen? I don't want to go to a cemetery that's brown or dead. Well, never mind. I guess join the crowd. Although there is a little evidence that she benefited from the commercialization of her invention, Boone's ironing board is recognized as the prototype for what became an indispensable household item over the following decades. And then we have basically a synopsis of what we just read. So that is the real Sarah Boone. Bless her, bless her. Fun fact, or not so fun, I don't iron. I mean, I have an iron and I have an ironing board, but I also have 2 cans of spray that get the wrinkles out, the wrinkle release. And if that doesn't work, I spray it again and throw it in the dryer and then take it out immediately and put it on a hanger. But who has time to iron? It just takes time away from my baby, and I worked 5 years to get him. So anytime I can get back with him, I surely will. Like now. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate you. Hopefully you had a little fun. It was a little political, but that is what Black history / Black heritage is about. I want you to think in a different way. I encourage advocacy, and it is, you don't have to be to belong, right? And so we're all a part of this global community, and yeah, let's learn about each other in a respectful way. So that's the real Sarah Boone. The other one, still, you don't know her. Talk to you guys later. Toodles.